You asked me to debunk this video, so I did. Hi, I'm Rabbi Morty. I debunk videos that need to be debunked. So, what can we see?
I'm reading the Talmud because it says not to. Let me explain. So this is the student edition, and it cut out some pretty important excerpts.
What he's holding is the Talmud by Joseph Barclay, and it was written in 1878. And in it, it says that the reason why this work is being written because the Talmud is injurious. It was written in 1878 because that was a time of enlightenment when in Germany and in Poland, other parts of Europe, Jews were being let out of the ghettos and given rights. They were given rights to have jobs in public, given rights to go to university, given rights to teach in university, etc., etc. He wanted to make sure that the 1,000 years of oppression stood firm and we could oppress the Jews again. And yet, he's not even using the student edition, but he's saying, I have to go look at the Talmud for even more harmful things. So let's see what he says.
Sanhedrin 59a. It says, and Rabbi Yohanan says, a Gentile who engages in Torah study is liable to receive the unaliving
It says that a Gentile who engages in Torah study is liable for death. It doesn't say anything about penalty.
penalty. As it is stated, Moses commanded us a law, the Torah, an inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And it references Deuteronomy 33:4.
It actually says, and Moses gave us the commandments as an inheritance. It's a little bit different. He doesn't already showing he doesn't know how to read very well.
Indicating that it is an inheritance for us, the Jews, and not for them.
Correct, as an inheritance for the Jews. The Jews got the covenant, and no one disagrees with that, I don't think.
Okay, well, that's interesting. So it's saying any Gentile, which is a non Jew, who has read the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, is guilty to receive the unaliving penalty.
Again, it does not say that. It says, let's read it straight from the Talmud itself. The Talmud is talking about the Noahide laws. Noahide laws are basic laws that were given to all mankind. By tradition, it's called that because Noah gave it to his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and that spread to mankind. And these are basic laws of how to run society. The question is, can that stretch to the entire Torah? So Rabbi Yochanan says, no, it does not stretch to the entire Torah because the Torah was given to the Jews as an inheritance and not to the world at large. And therefore, if they steal it, or if they come between the Jews and God, then that is liable for death. It's not the death penalty. A Jew can't bring a person to Bezdin and said, well, a Gentile read the Torah and therefore he is liable for death. That's not the way it ever worked. It means liable for death in the general sense, saying this is very stringent and let God do with that person as he may. Now, this is Rabbi Yochanan's opinion. And by the way, the word engaging doesn't mean read. Clearly, the Torah is open for the entire world to read. It means engaging in study. If someone who engages in Torah study the same way he delves in to the Torah and to the Talmud and the Mishnah, and he goes to a study hall and he engages in it, that's what he's talking about, not someone who simply wants to read for knowledge. As a matter of fact, the Talmud even doubles down. And it says that Rabbi Meir says that anyone who engages in Torah study is like the high priest. Why? Because it says in Leviticus, you shall therefore keep my statutes and my ordinances, which if a man does, he shall live by them. All mankind can live by these laws and ordinances. Anyone who wants to live by God's law is free to do so. And a matter of fact, Rab Meir compares them to the high priest. Just as the high priest kept all the laws, so too anyone who learns Torah to keep the laws, then he is like the high priest. Rabbi Yochanan is talking about someone who engages in Torah study, and obviously for the purpose to use it against Jews. Whereas Rabbi Meir is saying if you are earnest and honest about it and you want to live by the laws, it's open to all mankind. And there you go.